The thoughts of Microdac. What a privilege to be able to express myself the way I do. On Facebook, I share my thoughts about Microdac every day. Today, I'm sharing a single subject video as I share an idea or thought. Here's the thing. I share because it is my choice to do so, and you participate by listening because it is your choice to do so. Without an ego to bruise, I am free to be. How many people actually listen? I'd love to hear your thoughts on Microdac. How many people actually watch the videos? You see, good questions both. And if my ego is responding, I would like to believe that many people do. Facts, however, might be quite different. In truth, very few people watch or listen. So, why do I do them at all? Because I want to do so, having felt that I do have something to say. I have known some brilliant men and women, both with much to contribute. Yet they remained silent on the matters of interest because they felt intimidated and feared ridicule. I learned from them. I've also learned from some of the most gracious celebrities. The Navy gave me the opportunities, and by sheer luck, I have also met some of the most giving people. Three great souls readily come to mind. George Jessel. He was born April 3rd, 1898 in New York City. And he died May 24th, 1981 in Los Angeles. As an American comedian, actor, writer, composer, and producer, whose skill as a dinner speaker earned him the honorary title of Toastmaster General of the United States. I met George Jessel while stationed overseas, not as a photographer doing my duty, mind you, but as an ordinary person talking to what I thought was an ordinary person. He came to that venue as a USO performer, but I met him while sitting quietly at a golf course. There was no audience. Honestly, I didn't know who he was as I saw him sitting there. But as is customary for me, I greeted him and asked him how he was doing. He responded that it could be better, so I sat next to him and we started to talk. Our meeting took place around 1976, if memory serves. He was disappointed that he did a show and no one knew who he was. His fame had faded. He was, however, one of the kindest people I've ever met. Our conversation was all about his life, and it was fascinating. I was married then, and I couldn't wait to tell my then wife about meeting George Jessel. Her response was, "Who?" Never mind. Moving on, of all the celebrities I've ever met, Elizabeth Taylor was the most beautiful, engaging, and charming person with the title of celebrity. Yes, Miss Taylor is as beautiful in person as one sees on the screen and in photographs. Meeting her was the highlight of my life to that point. There were others, of course, each with their unique impact on me. But I want to get into a conversation I had with a celebrity that I admire. He's older than I am and very much alive, so out of respect for him, I will not mention his name. We talked on the phone, and it was such a pleasant experience. He was highly popular when Playboy clubs were famous. He has performed with far too many stars to even start a list. He has had about 30 different albums. Yet his chat was not about his experiences, his many experiences, but his one experience of eating mangoes in Jamaica. It is something that has stayed with him all his life. He did not want to talk about his many accomplishments, his albums, or experiences rubbing elbows with the best in the music world. He wanted to talk about eating mangoes in Jamaica. Imagine that. The point of this little chat is how life is. Fame fades, beauty lasts forever. It's the simple things in life that really matter, no matter who you are. As for me, I talked with my son Webster, who has the perfect voiceover. He's got a wonderful voice for doing voice acting. I mentioned it to him again, and he said, yes, well, people tell him that all the time. And my response was, and? Are you going to apply this resource to your resume? He changed the subject. Oh well. And as for me, I'll keep doing my silly things with the resources that I have, because that's the way I am. Have a beautiful day.